Hey guys, it's Nick the Booksmith. Welcome back, welcome back. Shall we finish this today? Or somewhat close to it? Last time I said I was going to be putting these specimen slides on the side, and I did. I attached that down. I still have this with the little notebook in it, and I've been pondering the additions and maybe some switcheroos. We'll see how it goes. I did find some tweezers. These are some wicked looking tweezers, however, fairly institutional. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here, I think. I was going to use the one with the ferns on it. I think I'm gonna use this one. I don't know. Looks dirtier, looks edgier. Don't know. Disclaimer, I'm exhausted, so I'm going to attempt to carry on a cohesive train of thought, but I'm not promising anything. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna use the Fabra whatever, and I'm gonna go ahead and put glue on the entire back and not leave any of it open. I think I'll put it over toward this edge for no reason or another, I guess, but okay, well, that's not going anywhere. Yay! And then under here, because I was going to be putting some bulkier things in here than I had originally anticipated, I will probably end up doing some sort of a raised. I wanted to put some kind of maybe something that comes up from the surface for the magnet to attach to and not underneath this folder, because it doesn't allow for too many things to be put in there. So I'm probably going to do that, just not right this second. Wah wah. All right, so I thought of some things that we needed, and one of these, I don't know if you can see everything. Can you see everything? There you go. Is some twine. See, twine. Because no self-respecting naturalist is going to go into the woods without twine or labels, tags. This is a little piece of card that I notched on both sides. How much twine? Oh, I don't think I have much. 1,000 or 2,000 yards. But whatever. Can't die with it. I do have this little bulldog clip. I don't know if it'll, kind of a cool thing to hold it, but we'll have to see what kind of a room we've got in here. It might be able to fit in this little notched, do you guys see this little notched area right here underneath this book? It might fit there pretty well. Maybe. Maybe. I still like the notebook down here with this little pink library card. I thought that would be a great place for the tags. Also have this that was from another project that I think will fit over here. I can put a label on this, or I don't have to, but I have one. I have that one. That would probably look all right, wouldn't it? Put a lot of pressure on you guys. That just happened. That just happened. Oh well. It's supposed to be a grungy thing, right? It is now. All this is, I guess I should show you what it is. It's just a notebook, which is probably obvious. So it's just a notebook. This is book tape, and these front and back covers were from an old file folder, an old black file folder. Love these old ones. And put some eyelets with some twine so it could be tied shut, which is thoroughly unnecessary, I think, but I don't know, it just looks like it needed something, so it went twine. But I thought it might go well under here, might fit in there pretty well. And the tweezers are actually too long for this pocket, so that's not going to work. However, they do fit in there. What do I have in here? I have a box of goodies. Oh, that would have been a better label. Field notes. That would have been better. Oh my gosh, Nick. Good job. Good job. These are the photo slides. Something could be slid in there. And this one even has a little butterflies cut out. So you know what that means. Where's my acetate? There's a joke there somewhere. Where's my acetate? Okay. I think I like this one. Yes. So I'm going to grab some glue. Glue the bottom edge. Stick these together and glue that bottom edge real quick. Or the top edge, because I guess it doesn't really matter. Acetate just collects every little bit of fuzz from everywhere to really crease down that fold, or it'll be bulky in there. And then what I think I may do is grab just a tiny, tiny bit of tape. Keeping it centered somewhat. And then this can go in, slide in here. And then I'm just going to use some regular glue because it works really well on this paper. Especially when you use a metric ton of it. So there's one. Looks pretty awesome. And I do have some others if I wanted to fussy cut out another butterfly. It doesn't feel like a good idea. I'm going to set all that over there. I don't need it like on my lap here. I don't. I really, really don't. Oh, I really like this one. Before I cut it all the way out though, put a little bit of ink on the back so it's not so stark white on the back. I know, I use the biggest scissors in the world to fussy cut. You picked me on a great energetic day, guys. Just full of energy and spunk. Tape, tape. Ever notice that when you're tired, everything takes twice as much effort as it should? It's true. It is so true. Here we go. I had glued this one a long time ago in an L shape down in here so that all I have to do is slide that in there. Theoretically, we can just glue the top and the other remaining side closed and call it a day. So now we have two. So they may have to go somewhere. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. All right. Will this fit in here? Might be able to cut this down. And use this for... Okay, I have to commit. Whether I like it or not, I have to commit. So, we're committing. We're just going to do it. You can only hem and haw for so long, and then you have to commit. There we go. Ride or die, mama. It's going there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just a notebook. Come on. I really need to get some acetone. I need to go to the store. I need to go pick up my mail. So many things I need to do. It used to not be as big of a deal. It just seems like such a big deal now. And that it's cold, because I'm not technically supposed to be like out in the cold at all. But it's not like freezing or anything today. Well, this weekend it won't be. I'm not going anywhere today. Day's almost over, so that's not going to happen. Those can go in there. could take some of, I have a bunch more of these tags. I might be able to do, let me grab some of this ink. Let me see what this looks like real quick. I might do a little chompy chomp. Just trying to be consistent with my little thumb holes because it matters so much. Because there has to be 3, there can't be 2. So if they were stacked like such and so forth, then they could stick over the edge. I like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of glue over here and a little bit over here just to hold for a moment. And then this one will go on the back of here. This might need a stitch of stitches down that side. And will these still fit? Please say they will. Oh, they do. Sweet. So if I stick this in here and I want it to kind of hang out, I'll be able to maybe tack the back of the bottom of, I'll show you. So I'm going to go stitchy, stitchy. I'll be right back. Wasn't exactly sure where I wanted the stitches over here since there's little tabs, but so that's what I ended up with. So what I think I will do is they will barely just hang over a little bit. Glue goes down this side like this, and glue goes across the bottom like that. Oops, not up there. And it also goes on the bottom of each of these. And then, where did it go across? About right, oops, in this general vicinity. I'm not going to be too worried about the precision here. There, that'll look kind of cool, I think, because then these can hang out. Well, I won't do it right now because it's still drying, because that wouldn't be very smart, would it? But as soon as this is dry, those can go into those little areas. So I've got this one. There's the other, oh, the other butterfly one. So those 3 can fit in there. I have random little labels that potentially could go, it just needs dirtied up a little bit. A little too clean. Can't have that. So this one will go over here. I like the red on the green book cover. Go around the edge. Just to make it interesting. Coin envelope. But it was kind of boring. That could go in there. The map would actually look kind of neat, like cattywampus on the back of the book cover too. Like that poster of Bon Jovi you had on the inside of your locker. I know you did. You can't hide from me. Well, unless you were of the younger generation. I'm a Gen Xer. So Bon Jovi was one of them. I wasn't a huge Bon Jovi fan. They were okay. I was more into Def Leppard and Judas Priest and Scorpions and a little bit AC/DC and what else? What else did I like? Anything but country is the whole crowd. Everybody was into country, and so I think I was not into country just to be ornery. At first, it wasn't my kind of music. But then when I moved to this little town in New Mexico, and everybody liked country, I think I just hated it because everybody else liked it so much. Just being a little jerk, I'm sure. I'll put this little, it's a printout, but it looks like a Dymo label that says notes. In order to be as different as possible, I think my taste in music got harder and harder toward heavy metal and not just rock or whatever. That was when alternative was starting its round. And I ended up liking alternative probably a lot more than I liked rock. The grunge scene that came out of Seattle and whatnot. I think that was more my speed. I have this museum label as well. There's some metal ones. Little metal discs of some sort. This is another one of the museum labels that I covered in the glossy accents so that it would look like resin. I like to add something shiny against something matte, or something metal against something wooden, or that way it doesn't look so one-dimensional. And then this can just kind of pop a squat somewhere over here, I suppose is fine. Okay, is this dry enough? I can check these out. Yes. Oh, excellent. Excellente. I like that. Oh, we got to decide on the twine, don't we? Dragging my heels on this part. I just felt like this little label needed to go somewhere. It kept winding up in front of my face, so that must mean it needs to get glued down. Sorry, I looked up and the camera was dead. Battery had gone out. Ugh. But I thought of something while I was getting a different battery. I got one of these tags and I stitched on this side and I stitched on this side. And it is going to go over here like such and so forth. If I can find my glue. And I'm going to put it about there. I found another one of the little resined number codes. So perhaps here we go. Hopefully that'll glue down. And this fits the twine pretty well. Zoom in a little bit. So I think I'm going to leave that in there. I think it will be better than trying to attach some kind of a clip. Glue that puppy down there. I have these 2 coin envelopes. So what I think I shall do so I'll go here. Because they will hold the tags. So I've got these longer manila colored ones, and then I've got these little green ones. So they can just go, they can hang out in there. I think that'll work. That'll work great. And then for the thing that I just glued on, this right here, that can be a spot to put little extra, whatever these doogies are called, the film slides. That can sit right there. Something needs to go here. Oh, this is cool. I'll do this. This is just a little Denison label. And it can go, I don't know. Yeah, just go there. Is that going to stay? Yay! So I figured this could go somewhere. Perhaps on this book cover that you can't see because this thing is so wide, and I do kind of like that. I don't know, it's different. Shows up real well against that dark book cover, I think. I do. Center it somewhat down here. Put a little clamp on it. Keep it held down. Put little labels wherever. This is another one of those resined ones. I can go down here on this. I'll just put that there. Dry. I'll just put that there. And instead of a brad, I will put one of these metal number disc thingies on it. And I find if it's not going to be holding anything in particular, Fabrifix will hold down metal as long as it's not real heavy. If it's going to be heavier or have more stress on it, then I usually use some kind of jeweler's glue or jewelry accents or something along those lines. I don't know about there. Almost like a little tab. I like this do not open. Perhaps it needs to be up here on this. There we go. Explicit instructions right there. Do not open. I think I'm going to put this little tag down here in this negative space. This one is mineral found in Russia. Oops, I just thought it needed something. And I think I've decided, instead of putting the pen behind there, that the pen just needs to just hang out right there. I think that'll work just fine. Another specimen label. I'm gonna put it in here just to do it. I will put some little coin envelopes in there. I mean, not every nook and cranny needs to be filled. That's the whole point, is to fill it as you need to use it, right? But I have this little metal button, and I thought perhaps it should go on this tab. Perhaps what I will do is, this is plenty for today. Goodness gracious, I don't even know how long this is gonna be by the time I get done editing and everything. It's like, wow, I feel like the battery died, and I feel like I kept turning on the camera a lot because it has like a 30-minute limit, and so who knows how much footage I had. I think I'd better just stop. Leave this for today for this video, and then on the very last video I'll have the hitch post fasteners ready to rock and roll. Oh, I got to finish the cover, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing for that yet, because something is going to go in this depression, this circle depression, and I haven't decided exactly what I wanted to do there yet. That should be good for now. We can finish it up. The next video will be the last one. Sound good? All right, guys. I hope you have a great weekend wherever you guys are, and I will see you really, really soon in the next video. Bye, guys.